Auburn, and he starts to the left of Stidham, who comes out firing on first down. Well, that was the idea, and now he'll... This is not a late arriving crowd. They came early. Get pressure. They're rushing just 3. Here's Stidham, good pocket for him, across the middle, and a big catch by...
To Todd's point, this is exactly what Jarrett Stidham didn't do last week. Trust his protection and pull the trigger down.
Expect tempo from Auburn, and here we go. Handoff to Petway. Fake it to Petway. Stidham the throw. Feels the pressure from behind, and just time. Here comes the pressure up the middle. Picked up nicely. Blitz is picked up. And back shoulder throw, nearly a miracle catch. And the interception to end it against NC State.
You know, on that last throw, they wouldn't have been able to get the ball off if not for the good protection up front. And
Stidham will hand it off to Petway. Second and short, hand it off to Petway. He's been the only ball. Fake to Petway and throw. Ball batted up in the air and hand off to Petway. Nothing doing there. Clemson bringing some people here. They get through. Stidham in trouble, running for his life. Turns the corner. He'll get inside the 5. There's the sledgehammer. Petway you talked about. And he has... It's Petway again. Tries to look.
This is going to be fun to watch. Here he is right here. Unblocked. And that's just big boy football.
Little shift, and it still goes to Petway. And he's going to push back.
Stem, which means he moved over the nose, did a good job of penetrating, taking on 2 blocks, and that opened up the hole for the linebacker to come in and make the play. These defensive tackles have done their job so far.
Chandler Cox, the fullback, trying to slam it up in there.
Backers in the hole. This time it's Davis. That's 3 plays. You got to block the linebacker. That's what we're talking about. This defense.
Hand it off. Jet sweep to Eli Stove coming around. Ball spotted at their own 12. Stidham to throw. Down the sideline now. So the penalty takes Auburn out of trouble. Here's Stidham up the gut. Oh, a little spin move. And they were backed up at the 12 to start after the penalty. And it's in the national championship defense of a year ago.
I don't know. I don't think we know yet. I think we know that they're really good in the front 7. But Brent Venables has his concerns.
Fields is checked out. Ryan Carter is in his place. It's Petway set. 9 carries for 36 yards. Here's his 10th carry of the young night.
Point, Todd.
On 3rd and 1, it's Petway. Break carries 49 yards so far for Petway. He won't add to it. Here's Stidham, going to keep it. He'll get. Venables is a high motor coordinator. We always hear about a high motor player. Little flea flicker, and the throw will go in.
He's not fooled. He reacts there. I mean, that's covered. There's nowhere for that ball to go. It's a good job on the back end, but I think.
3rd and 22. Here's Stidham. Steps up and throws.
More outside the box. He's completely legal to throw that ball. He's splitting the numbers in the hash. That's way outside the tackle box.
Yeah, you're right.
A devastating injury hit. Hurt his knee and shoulder. Here's Stidham to throw. Now flushed from the pocket. He'll tuck it and maybe from the Clemson 6. Jarrett Stidham. A lot of traffic in there, and he's brought down. Dexter Lowe.
Difficult to block him on the inside. He goes right around the other All-American, Braden Smith. Costly error.
Here's Cam Petway.
Effect on the Clemson defense in the second half.
2nd and 7. Rushing 5. Stidham throws. Off the play fake. Quick throw to Ryan Davis, and
he's got it now.
2nd and 11. Stidham completes. Petway
through the SEC for 122 yards a clip.
He's played every snap in the game. Here's Stidham trying the passing game on for size, and it's more. Here's Petway out of the backfield, no, and Kyle Davis. Stidham 5 of 10 for 35 yards. Here on 3rd down and 10. Trying to set it up for Cam Martin, his first touch of the night. That
doesn't prove anything until you see it on the field.
43 ticks left. Here's Stidham in the first 5 minutes of the game. On 2nd and 1. Good protection. Stidham will turn the... Petway has the 20. Stidham rolling to his left, throwing across his body, able to connect with Ryan.
In games like this, let it all hang out, let it rip.
Here's the tempo. Snake Plissken. So we'll see what Stidham has to offer here. This was what was so successful in the first.
Petway would keep his shoulders down the field, but when he gets lateral, that's what defenses want. If you get him lateral, then he's not quite as athletic, and a great job by...
2nd down and 6. Maybe Petway will get a breather here. Stidham won't. He's sacked and he...
Against one of the best in the ACC rushing the passer. You got to know, you got to have a clock in your head. The ball's got to come out after 2 hitches. And Cleveland Farrell not only gets to the court.
Stidham had a sack, was sacked and fumbled last week in their blowout victory. Stidham's in all sorts of trouble. It's up to Jarrett Stidham. We'll see what he can do. Rolling to his right, throwing back the other way. Trying to... Stidham 5 to snap it. Pretty close to see if Clemson jumped. Now under center. Still going to give it to Petway.
And coming out and gutting it out.
He's converted 8 first downs when Auburn. Stidham to his right. Stidham will throw. Stidham in some traffic, dumps it underneath. Fake it to Petway. Stidham was going to throw, and now he's going to be sacked instead. Drop back at the 50.
4th down. You get Trey Lamar coming on a blitz right here. They're trying to fake him. Get the ball down the field on a swing route to Chandler Cox. Coming down here, that's where he wants to go with the ball. Just doesn't have the time to pressure.
Last week, he had a career high 136 yards and a score. We're thinking about everyone. 2nd down and 4. Stidham. Long throw down the middle. 3rd down and 4. Stidham wanted to get rid of it. Somehow gets out of there, and then he is tripped up.
Had a chance at Jarrett Stidham coming from your left side. Great spin move. I don't know how he gets out of that, but then watch Kayvon Wallace. That's the recruiting, right? That's
15 ticks left here in the quarter. See if Auburn can do something with the football. A little momentum back to start. Yeah, they're still in a 1-score game. Stidham comes out throwing. Stidham under pressure, rolling out of there. In big trouble, and he'll just... First quarter. Since then, they have 25 on 29 plays.
And that's, it's just pressure. That defense continues to apply pressure.
You set me up.
You had to come all the way back up. You barely had any breath left.
Locker room hijinks. Like being back in college.
We went down 1 mile an hour.
2nd and 9. Stidham to throw off the play fake. Stidham rolling to his right and throwing on yards. He's going to need some more. It's Petway on the ground. Low
hits, physical in this game.
2nd down and 7. Petway for 74 yards on the ground, 22 carries. Stidham has good protection this time. And now in all sorts of trouble.
Able to protect. We knew coming into this game it was going to be a hard job trying to protect this defensive line. They try to move him. They try to keep him in the pocket.
Got it. I love it. And I'll be watching while we're sitting in traffic trying to leave this game.
Changing tempo here. Running the ball on the perimeter.
Stidham will step up, has some running room in front of him. He'll lower it to the left of Stidham now. Good protection.
And a man.
It's Hastings in motion, top of your screen. Trying to stay.
Once Petway picks up the first, that allows Dorian O'Daniel to green dog right into the lap of the quarterback. That's vintage Brent Venables. Brings up the 9th sack of the night.
School record is 12. 3rd and 20. Stidham, he's patient anyway. Now we'll try to get out of there, and he is.